We continue to follow the fallout from yesterday's historic news. Donald Trump convicted on all 34 felony counts he faced as part of his hush money trial. The case was tied to accusations the former president had an affair with Stormy Daniels, paid her to keep quiet, and then falsified documents so no one would know he paid her. He'll be sentenced July 11th, but Trump has promised to file an appeal. Today, he also promised to keep running for president.
We're going to make America great again. We're going to make it better than ever before. November 5th, remember, November 5th is the most important day in the history of our country. Thank you very much, everybody.
Let's bring in NBC 10 political commentator Sue O'Connell. Sue, there's an idea of revenge here, and it might be something that MAGA supporters, as they're called, Trump supporters, want to hear. But this is also coming before he actually gets his sentencing. Can that impact what the judge could hand down?
JC, I got to tell you, unlike just about every other American who has been convicted of a crime, Donald Trump just does not seem to care about angering the judge who will be sentencing him. Look, understandably, this is Donald Trump's first criminal conviction, and it's a nonviolent, low-level crime. And the judge will be looking at how other people convicted of similar crimes have been sentenced. But here's the big but. Trump violated his gag order multiple times, and the judge is going to look at his prior conduct and the defamation and sexual abuse convictions that he's had. And he's not sorry. And not only is he not sorry, he's attacking the entire American judicial system. So I don't think this is behavior I'd be engaging in if I'd just been convicted of 34 criminal charges.
Sue, you mentioned about criticism about our justice system. It's just one of the institutions that Trump has railed against, or other aspects of our country's foundation that he has either said or at least implied that he doesn't believe in it or he doesn't have faith in it. So then you turn the tables, and I would ask you, so how do you lead a country when you don't like so many parts of it and how it functions?
Yeah, JC, I don't know if we have ever had a president who has had so much disdain for American institutions, our electoral process, our judicial system. Look, they are definitely flawed and sometimes deeply so, but they are the foundations of our democracy and a model for the rest of the world for the most part. I think it's fair for voters to ask Donald Trump, if you hate so many parts of the United States and you're not offering any solutions or improvements, why do you want to be president? And it reminds me a lot of the 1960s. Although I was little, I would hear it a lot. Many Americans told Vietnam anti-war protesters to love it or leave it in their criticism of the United States. I think that sentiment might apply to Donald Trump as well.
How does President Biden use this, both in his capacity as president and as a candidate running for the job?
Yeah, it's a tricky situation for Biden, but as president, I think what he needs to do is what he did this morning. He addressed the nation, reminded Americans that this country is built on respect of the rule of law. And as a candidate, Biden needs to continue to say what he said today as well in a statement, that Trump is a threat to democracy, and Trump's lack of respect for that rule of law could extend to a lack of respect for the Constitution, and that could result in chaos.
Sue O'Connell, political commentator, thank you so much for your insight.
You're welcome.